Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Mavs have put the ball in Luka Doncic's hands and asked him to create. Coach Jason Kidd said, "I don't know if anybody told Picasso he had to use all the paints, but I just want to remind him that he can rely on his teammates. His teammates are going to be there to help him." Good words from a great point guard, Kevin.
Indeed, that's high praise. A Hall of Famer, D.A. Thanks. And of course, Clark, we've got a few veteran-laden teams out there outperforming predictions, saying, don't put us out to pasture just yet.
And I love it, being kind of an old-school guy myself. People obsessed with shiny new items forget how important experience is in winning games. I mean, look at the championship winners. Very few young teams are in that group. I imagine you could probably count them on one hand.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The two Williams are the 4 and the 5. The guard spots filled by Brogdon and Smart. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. And for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Maxi Kleber is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Irving at the point. Here's Brogdon. And Irving pulls it down. Hardaway against Tatum. Shoots from 12. The rebound by the Celtics. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game. Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Back to Irving. Shoots over Brogdon.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Irving connects on the 17-footer.
How about the ferocity from him right there? This guy is relentless.
Celtics have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside Tatum. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Tell you what, that's impressive strength there from Tatum. You got to respect that. Even when you try to wrap him up, he finds a way to score.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
And And that one falls for Tatum.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Now, here's Doncic. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others, not so much. You look at Cleveland. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for the Celtics, they've used the doubters as fuel for this season's strong showing. Night after night, each guy plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Just 3 to shoot. Passes it to Smart. Back to Brogdon. Pulls up from the corner. It's rebounded by Doncic. Coaching staff changes aside Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
He was all alone on that one.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Kyrie Irving.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Now, here's Irving. He has 5. Outside Hardaway. Back to Irving, and there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. Boston on D. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Boston. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
And the Mavericks with possession here, trailing by 2. Here's Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
Well, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Pass to Horford. Outside Williams, just 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Now, here is Irving. His last outing, he had 18 points. And here's Doncic from the arc. Al Horford with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ball stolen. Here's Hardaway. And the rejection by Tatum. Inside, stolen by McGee. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Lets it go from 14. Goes back up. And the layup good by McGee.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Irving against Brogdon. To the inside. Here's Horford. McGee with the block. And he gets it back. That one good for 2.
Al Horford getting after it. Putting that putback back in the bucket.
Outside Hardaway. There's the dish to McGee. Some nice passing here by Dallas. He gets that one.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Celtics have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Ogden against Irving. Pass to Smart. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
And here are the Mavericks now. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Shoots the three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Left side, Horford. Outside, Smart. Horford trying to free himself up. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Dallas leading by 3. Right side, Hardaway. Dishes it to McGee. He kicks it to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Kleba. Now Hardaway. Guarded by Smart. McGee trying to break free. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Christian Woods checked in for the Mavericks. Reggie Bullock comes in for Hardaway. Celtics also with a sub. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Williams. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Brogdon the pass to Tatum. Left side, Brown. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So it'll be Jaylen Brown shooting. It's on Luka Doncic.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Boston making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Smart, wide open, he fires. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Mavericks trail by 3. Floats it up for Wood. Doncic finds Wood. Doncic, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And slam dunk by Smart.
Boy, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Irving passes to Doncic. And here's Bullock. Passes to McGee. No good, unable to end this run. Celtics leading by 5. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Bullock with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And it's Bullock missing. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Brogdon, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Brogdon's so good at drawing contact. You can't afford to get overly physical with it.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Boston.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
The first one falls. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. Green comes in for Luka Doncic. And it's Wright in for Irving. Brogdon hits them both.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And the Mavericks call time here. And, Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. Mavericks trail by 7. Wright, the pass to Bullock. Back to Wright. Right wing. Wood in the post. Gallinari covering. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. Wright against White. Pass to Green. Will it go?
Well, the offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
Yeah, it's been a cold start, no doubt. But they've got to find a way to put some points on the board.
Unloads from 13. And it's Brown missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Wright. His last outing, he had 8 points. And Brown over to help. Powell, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Celtics leading by 7. Brown right side. Smart kicks to Brown. To the paint. Here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Back to Wright. Outside, Green. Here's Wright. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Powell finds Green. 4 on the shot clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And looking at Reggie Bullock, boy, he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Bullock. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Now here's White. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Celtics leading by 7. Smart passes to Gallinari. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Wright kicks to Bullock. 1:41 left in the first. Pass to Green. No one near him. That one doesn't go. Now Boston takes it the other way. And here's Boston. They're on an 18-7 run. White against Wright. Over in the corner, Brown. They grab their own miss. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Mike Muscala is checked in for Gallinari. And here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 9 points. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Now here's Wright. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. Outside, Smart. Now the pass to Muscala. Outside, White. Banked in off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Powell. Following the basket by Derek White. Can't hit from in close.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Bullock dishes to Green. Goes up to the stripe, and he hits the jump shot.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Celtics leading by 11. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Christian Wood is out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Irving in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Brown. His 5th miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor. Dallas shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Bucket is good. Doncic has got 5 now.
Doncic is able to blow by opponents and make them pay. Even though he's not the greatest athlete, he's sneaky quick.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. He has 7.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Right side, Williams. And Tatum on top the key. Outside to Brogdon. Doncic with the steal. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Grant Williams is checked in for Boston. Mavericks trail by 7. Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Kleba. Clark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Hardaway hits them both.
I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. To the middle, Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Irving. From the stripe. Here's Wood. Outside Hardaway. Dallas, no good that time either.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Irving. Inside. Wood kicks to Irving. Off target from outside. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And that one drops for him. And now it's an 11-point Boston lead.
And Brown is quite aggressive. Masterful penetrator who can take it to defenders when he drives.
Now here's Irving. He has 7. Down low. Got a piece of it. And Brogdon with a clear path to the rack. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Brogdon's versatility really on display there. I mean, he's a guy who can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Now, here's Brogdon. This is the most they've led by 13 points. They get a hand on it. Stolen by McGee. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Dallas again missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Doncic. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by the Celtics.
And here is Brogdon. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Here's Doncic. That shot misses. So the Celtics will take it the other way. On offense, here are the Celtics. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Tatum finds Williams. And the three off target. Mavericks trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
The shot by Brogdon, wide open. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his third assist on the night. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Doncic feeling it out. Kicks to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. It's tipped and stolen by Tatum. Picked away. Kleber with it. Williams picks him up. Doncic fires from way outside. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
It's Williams, high post. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Shot's good. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. A different look for Dallas. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber, and it's Green in for Hardaway. And then for Boston, Alinari comes in for Williams, and Smart subbed in for Jaylen Brown.
After their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Green finds Powell. Irving against Brogdon. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Powell. Irving's got 4 points this quarter. And here's Boston. They're on a 16-4 run. Brogdon outside. Inside. Here's Tatum. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Tatum's got 9 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Dallas calls timeout.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
White, he's checked in for Dallas. Here's Doncic. 23 points for him the last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Brogdon, here we go. The three from Tatum. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 19. Puts one up from 19. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dallas. Derek White's checked in for the Celtics. He's perfect from the line this time.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's Doncic. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Brogdon the pass to Gallinari. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Green kicks to right, to the inside. Bullock, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Doncic passes to Green. Smart against Wright. Back to Green. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Tatum. Smart kicks to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Now here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. They get it again. And that one's good. Doncic.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hands.
Brogdon against Wright. Brogdon the pass to Tatum. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Muscala, he's checked in for Gallinari. Doncic, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Boston. All free throws good from Doncic. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now here's Green. Back to Wright. It's stolen by Muscala. It's Smart with the drive. Second shot opportunity. Tatum kicks to Muscala. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Dallas has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Lobbed up there for Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
White with it. He's got 6. And there's the pass to Muscala. Clock at 6. Back to White. Outside Tatum. Here's the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Smart. It's White on the wing. He kicks it to Muscala. Back to White. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Ball's knocked loose. Wright looking around. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Horford. Outside, Smart. To the paint. And the dunk by Horford.
Look at how expertly Horford rolls out of the pick. Not only did he do it with fundamental soundness, but he did it fast, too.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Mavericks. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Bullock. Got a piece of it. Tatum passes to White. Outside Tatum. Launches it. He can't get that one. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we'll keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 2 block shots, and 2 steals. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The guard spots filled by Brogdon and Smart. Tatum and Williams up in the forward spots. And it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. Now Hardaway after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. Over Tatum. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Williams, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on JaVale McGee.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams. And both free throws good for Williams. Dallas shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Doncic outside. Hardaway against Tatum. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Over Smart. Another shot. Doncic trying to get open. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 7.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
And here's Doncic from the arc. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Pass to Williams. It's Brogdon on the wing. The offensive rebound and another shot. Williams finds Brogdon. They shoot again. Williams trying to break free. And the layup by Brogdon. He's got 14.
Brogdon does a nice job using his body close to the basket. He's a strong guard who knows what to do down there.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Tatum. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Doncic.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Williams. Back to Brogdon. Tatum on the wing. Over Hardaway. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Kleber with it. He's guarded by Williams. Brogdon against Irving. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Williams with the stuff.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hardaway dishes to McGee. Knocked away. Williams with the steal. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
The Mavericks have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. There's the pass to Hardaway. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Right side, Williams. Irving with the steal, and the foul called on Grant Williams. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Woods checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Gallinari, he's checked in for Tatum. And it's Brown in for Smart. Here's Irving. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Wide open look. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Brogdon scanning the floor. It's Brown on the wing. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brown's got 10 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Irving against Brogdon. Brown outside. To the middle. Here's Williams. No good there. Good D by Wood. And the foul called on Grant Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Passes it to Hardaway.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Now Brown. 10 points for him. Outside Williams. From deep, Gallinari. The shot comes out.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the three ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 14. Williams kicks to Brown. The three. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Wood's got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic outside. Shoots over Brown. They get it back. Here's Kleba. Excellent D there from Williams. Boston's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Brogdon outside. Floats it up for Williams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by Robert Williams. Up top, Doncic. Gallinari with the steal. Brown with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Here's Hardaway. Good D by Williams.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now, here's Brown. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go. Brown, good.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
Wood passes to Doncic. Outside Irving. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. And Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his third foul of the game. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Green comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's Wright in for Kyrie Irving. And a new group in for the Celtics. Muscala, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Horford comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Pritchard in for Brogdon. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Horford. Inside, here's Muscala. That one misses. Great D that time from Powell. And it's Wright with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. And Green now, top of the key. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Boston's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Pritchard passes to Horford. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Wright, and stolen by Wright. Takes it inside, and he converts the layup. Wright's got his first bucket in this one.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Wright. Now here's White. 9 points in the game so far.
Hey, and White is a fighter now. When he's close inside, he's committed to going aggressively to the rack. And if he doesn't score, he at least is going to draw the foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now here's Powell. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Bullock passes to Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, and I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
The Celtics shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Wright. Pass to Brown. In the corner, Horford with it. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
Horford grabs the ball and immediately gets into a shot. You got to prepare with your feet and then be ready with your hand.
Mavericks shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Over in the corner, Green. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Now here's Smart. He has 7. Muscala dishes to Smart. Horford kicks to White. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, I think that's exactly the right attitude for White to have. Go at the defender head on and don't back away from the contact.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for White. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Smart passes to Brown. 40 seconds left in the third. Smart finds White. Fires the three. Smart misses. The Mavericks shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. And it's blocked by Brown. It's right on the wing. White covering. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Brown. He's got 12. Outside, Smart. For the three. Misses the shot. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
We're not talking to each other. Offensively or defensively, let's talk.
And Coach Jason Kidd citing one of the things that can happen over the course of an evening, a breakdown in communication.
And the problem is, even in a league of superstars, this is ultimately a team game. You have to work together to succeed.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Green is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Markieff Morris, and it's Wright in at the 2 spot. And Boston has possession after Markieff Morris's miss. Pass to Hauser. The 3 ball. Offensive rebound. Here's Horford. The pass to Pritchard. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Pritchard's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Celtics. Wright outside. Back to Holiday. Outside, Green. Hands it from downtown.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Pritchard. Passes to Muscala. It's White on the wing. The shot off that time, and it's Dallas the other way. Wright outside. On the wing, Green. Feeds it to Powell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing.
The free throw drops for Powell. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
And so Powell nails both of them.
One of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
The feed to Horford, and finished off by Horford.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Mavericks. Outside Holiday. Powell, the pass to Green. Dallas again missing. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Horford. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pritchard. Holiday with the block. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Hardy, he's checked in for Green. And a change for the Celtics. Gallinari's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Poke loose. Here's Pritchard, covered by Morris. Pritchard gets the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Outside Holiday. Pass to Morris. Now here's Hardy. Holiday inside the line. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
The Mavericks shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Holiday dishes to Morris. Here's Hardy. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Hauser. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Now here's Hardy. Right, the pass to Morris. And here's Hardy. No good on the 3. White looking around. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials, I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Austin with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. From the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Powell, that's good.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game. And I think he's only going to get better down there.
The pass to Gallinari. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Powell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Celtics making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. For Dallas, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Hardy passes to Wright. And here is Powell. Off on the layup. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Holiday. Out to White. The 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Outside Holiday. Powell, the pass to Wright. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Pritchard passes to Gallinari. Offensive rebound. Fires from deep. Out to White. Over Wright. And it's White missing. Now the Mavericks with it. Now here's Hardy. Holiday surveying the floor. Now here's Hardy. He's guarded closely. From deep. And it's Wright missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now, here is Gallinari. Passes it to Hauser. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Hauser's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Maverick shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Outside Holiday. Wright with it. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
It's White on the wing. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Mavericks making a switch here. Bullock's checked in. And a change for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Gallinari. Now here is Holiday. Guarded closely. Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Here's Pritchard. To the paint. It's stolen by Morris. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's Hardy. Misses the 3. The Celtics have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. Outside, Horford. It's White on the wing. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Shoots over Powell. Boston again missing. Mavericks shooting a paltry 33% in the 4th. Not a good showing for this offense. Here's Holiday. Lays it up off the glass.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
To the inside, here's White. Shoots over Bullock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Clark, when you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
And both free throws good for White. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Back to Bullock. He feeds it to Morris. Kicks it to Bullock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's Pritchard. Outside Griffin. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, and some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jason Tatum.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Now, here's Bullock, following the miss by Griffin. And that one's good. Hardy.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Holiday. Pritchard passes to White. 5 to shoot. Horford in the post. Howell on him. Horford, no luck. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play. It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you very much, Blake. Another good night of work offensively. How does the team build on this?
just keep that rhythm. You know, we're not always going to hit shots every night. Some nights the shots aren't going to fall. So just keeping that rhythm, keeping the ball moving, talking on defense, and relying on each other.
Congrats on a great win, Blake. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.